ask you some questions then?
Yeah, please do.
Number one, on what day of the year do women start working for free because of the gender pay gap?
Or
On what day of the year do?
Oh, that's an interesting one and difficult one. I would say, well, in any normal week, about Tuesday.
It's actually the 10th of November. It's quite bad. Imagine working for nothing.
What do you think, in percentages, is the gender pay gap in the UK?
I'm going to randomly guess 14%.
It's certainly a few percent.
Have you got any estimate?
15%.
So I'll probably say around in the kind of the 70% mark, really.
Wow, you don't have much confidence in. It's only 19.2% difference, which is still, obviously, shouldn't be there at all.
What effect does having women on boards have on productivity?
You're going to know my answer to that one. It's a positive impact.
surely it must go up.
In my experience of bringing the experience from kind of home life into the work board as well, and helping the colleagues to think out of the box.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I agree with home life. Wouldn't necessarily like to associate that attribute just to women.
No.
But I get what you mean. Like, I don't agree with you, but I think it brings a different perspective definitely to the boards. But I think home life per se, like that shouldn't be the only thing they're seen as bringing to the table, you know?
Why don't we be a bit controversial and say it's going down because they're going to introduce some better values than productivity? How about that?
That's quite impressive, 56%. What percentage of director level roles are occupied by men?
Directors,
Yeah.
92%.
Oh, it's going to be high, isn't it?
Probably. I'm not going to help you though.
You're not going to help me?
No, no hints.
Go on, is it as high as 90% of men?
It is an interesting question.
Good
Most of the, in the industry I work in, the utilities and energy, it's only 5 to 7% of women at the senior exec board, so pretty much at a low level.
You know your figures, you know your stats. You're right.
Not good enough, but better than I thought.
Yeah, you'd have thought it's higher weirdly because so many men
Yeah.
are directors of companies.
Do you think that's partly because when you go around meeting people, men talk about it all the time, whereas women get on with
Yeah.
it? They don't flash it in your face over dinner in the way that men do, going,
Yeah.
hey, look at me, I'm really important.
So tell me, what are you going to do about this?
What am I going to do about it?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm going to do a lot about it, because since I've had you two, I care a lot more about this whole thing, because there's no way when you go to work you're going to put up with that stuff. But I'm going to do everything I can do to make sure that all these obstacles are ripped out of your way.
Sounds good.
In concrete, practical terms, we're making sure that our next hires are women,
Yeah.
regardless.
And I think that's what's so good about Dads for Daughters, because as you say, before you kind of got involved, you weren't aware of how bad things are. And now you're changing your workplace so that you get more women in, which is where we need to start.
I'm just going to keep encouraging people to think about the skills that different people can bring and create a balance in those teams. Quote some of these statistics a bit more around how teams with a greater balance are actually more successful.
Trying to encourage more men to take or to share parental leave, which allows women to get back into the workplace sooner.
Do you think you can do the same thing as your male friends? Of course you do, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
If not better.
Yes.